Hey, what's up, guys? Hopping in, gonna play some Painted today. Gonna try a new the new metagame, I guess. The Modern Horizons is out on MTGO, so looking to see what's out there. I tried to pick up some Vexing Baubles for the sideboard. I want to try three in the sideboard, but I just couldn't sit there with all the busyness. So I would like to have three in the sideboard here, but we're gonna just kind of take a stroke through and see what's out in the metagame. Heavy on the blast, my main deck, three lightning bolts. I should have put a bolt in the side, but I think red blast will be fine, so I'll be able to play. Right. I should have waited for the Vexing Baubles, but I'm fine with it. So I'm gonna run out my cards here, 1, 2, and 3, and not worry about it. Hopefully, it's good enough. Um, See what kind of deck we're up against. So I would like to try out Vexing Bauble, like I said, in the side. I wouldn't do a main deck for any cause, but I think in the sideboards a turn. I mean, I don't even know. Maybe it's just not good enough. Period. Um, for instance, like maybe just Mind Break Trap could be better. I don't even know. It's a prismatic ending, I guess, on my grindstone. You got me, but it's like it's not. So. Might just run this. Depends on what I draw here. Might just have to run out Urza Saga to get a Soul Guide Lantern, if anything, faster than anything else. I mean, I'm kind of committing myself to making tokens on turn 3, so a Day's Wasteland's fine, I guess, just because, there's a reason not to play out things here. Still think it's worth try it. So he might get a forcible out of him with this. We'll get a painter here, or even an engineer. We'll see. I feel like he has a removal spell. Let's get a dragon engineer. Why not? Playing a slower game here, I'm kind of playing to his removal spells and forcibles and shit, so I assume this is gonna die, so this card's pretty cool. It's a new one. Deals damage and you get a counter on it. I know you guys could have said to yourself, oh, we had Pyroblast, you could have played Painter, blah blah blah. Yeah, probably, and I wonder how many times I've played like that where I just don't have, where I do have the win, they don't have anything, but it just didn't feel right. Because I have all this kicking right now, I kind of want to bleed out some stuff here, so I have no problem making a creature here, going for like a Soul Guide Lantern or whatever. So I might just have to get another Grindstone just because, oh, you cast that thing? Sure. I have to get Mox Opal now, looks like. I'll wait for him. Keeps him hostage a little bit. He can draw cards all he wants. They can activate and then draw 3. Oh man, this card is such a beating. Could have drawn Pyroblast there. Fine. Can bring in Grindstone and win next turn. He has to kill Engineer. Kind of bleeding the guys out, like I said to you guys, so that's the way it's going to be. A few different turns here. Okay, you want to draw a card. He's nervous. What do you do? You exile two. You exile the strand. The thing that's flying here. Okay. Okay, you have to kill engineer. You just have to. Okay, I'll leave that up, I guess. Yes, exile a card to get draw a card here. I have another painter, which is fine. Basically, that's fine too. Okay, exile the brainstorm there, which is kind of weird. It's still fine. Either one of these reanimates. You're gonna take my bridge here probably. Just stop me on mana. Blood Moon's so good right now. Okay. I'll bring in a Great Furnace here, I think. This is a 1/2. So if he discards a card, I'll weld in bridge. This is a 1/2. You can exile 3 cards here, looks like. Sure. What do you have here? I don't think you have shit, to be honest with you. ate shit. I didn't think he had anything. Garbage. So it's a new deck out here, I guess. Whatever. Good game, though. I could have had the win probably 10 times sooner. So Reanimate's still in the mix. Magus looks really good right now. And so let's do some stuff here. I'm going to cut a couple welders, I think. Oh, I only have 3 welders main deck? Oh my god. That was a punt. I must have skipped it out. Oh, again. Okay. Ridge looks kind of fine here. My main looks good. I only ran 3. I'm going to cut this card and this card. I'll bring in a Red Blast and a Fairy Macabre. Actually, you know what? Sorry. Let me just cut the welders all together. And my deck is a mess right now. I don't even care. We're just taking a test run today. My deck is a mess. I guess I brought in Furnace last turn just to kind of like feel what's up. This hand's fine. I would love to draw a bunch of things. We'll see. But I'm not saying what I did was right by trying to get in Furnace there. I mean, if you had just killed a Painter or even Engineer, like... Play this up. End step, Reanimate sucks, that's all. Or a Troll. I can get a Bridge, too, which is pretty good. I think it's worth a Pyroblast here, just because he's down on cards. And he could have a bunch of fat creatures in his hands. And if he forced a Will there, I would have forced a Will back all day. I think I Pyroblast this. Daze it too, it's pretty good. Okay, force the Will on my fucking Pyroblast. Blue Elemental Blast, see if you get locked. Okay, did you find a land? You didn't, you're locked. You would have dazed me there if you found Daze. Comes my guy. I should probably play the Engineer first there, but for sure. If I get Daze, it sucks. I should have played out the Engineer first anyway. It was a mistake. That way there I have the artifact to be discarded. Okay. See if he shuffles. Wouldn't mind a mountain here, it'd be really good. Cycle a Troll or Entomb. He has an instant speed trick here. Okay, gonna get a land here. Card. Probably the worst draw on my deck. Oh, I got him? Too bad. Alright, next match. I gotta watch out for that pest control card. Psychic Frog, I heard, in this card, Nadu, is supposed to be pretty good. That blue-green guy that, you know, whenever you target a creature, they draw a card, whatever it is, so we'll see. Like I said, I wanted to run Vexing Bauble on my sideboard, but all the things are busy. Like, everybody's busy. All these bots are so busy. And I'm not going to sit there and try to fight people to get in. It's just not going to be for me. I'm hoping you guys can pick up some stuff from this. I know a lot of you guys are just getting into the deck and stuff, so if it's not the way I play, then pick up something from the way I don't play. Like if I play, like why didn't you do this here? Like just do it, try it. Like I'm not playing perfectly, you know what I mean? I just tend to play what comes naturally to me. A lot of it's emotional, so I got to kind of tend to that. A lot of times, I'll keep a hand or I'll play a certain way based on emotion. You kind of feed into that, you lose that way. Now, for instance, like a hand that has a bunch of artifacts in it, but has like painted grindstone in it, and the opponent has meltdown in the deck, and you keep a hand like that, or you know, just basically hasty. It's there's a certain skill level to this deck a lot of people don't give it credit for. It's not as easy as people think it is. It may seem that way, but it's not. So um, a lot of your decisions matter. A lot of it starts with mulliganing correctly. And I could have a hand with like two mountains, a painter. I don't know. I mean, there's some hands that people get excited about. There's some hands that I don't get excited about. For instance, like I don't even know. Give the fucking retard. Sorry. Fucking retard this kid is. Sorry. I get these fucking feelings all the time. I think in any event, I'm gonna get rid of a painter. Could be a prison, could be a mono black deck, whatever it's called. He takes forever. He's just fucking slow. Okay, so he's gonna take a welder here, maybe. Okay. Which means he must have force of will. So I'll have to start like blasting cantrips and stuff. Psychic frog could be a card too. Could have a wasteland as well. You can daze this too. Comes like daze. It's your hard cast daze. You use a tomb here. Fast mana source would be really good. Okay, so this is really good with discard. Get a dragon engineer, I guess. Um, so if he goes to discard me or force to will me or whatever it is, I can, just use a pyroblast on something and okay, stifles a card. If we use a land drop, I'll be fine with that. That's great. If you have a brazen borrower or some shit, you know what I mean? Oh, I didn't cast that thing? Oh my god. I thought I had it in the yard and I didn't. Oh, you're so fucking stupid. Force of will it, you know what I mean? I don't know what to fucking say to you then. Talking to somebody. I don't know. I'm just gonna bring this in now. If he has a stifle, it sucks. Could have a brazen bar over here too, which is fine. What is this now? Control, you got it. Plus your last card. No. Oof. Oh, sorry, hot girl sending me pictures. I gotta tend to this. Ah, yeah, you're definitely seeing me tomorrow. Girl's dope, dude. Smoking redhead. Well, she's got her hair colored red, so. All right, this game's gonna go on for how long? This kid's brainstorm. What's going on here? I mean, let's get into this here. Okay, you're gonna put something in the graveyard. Pretty cool. Skim the top of your deck. I can draw cards here. Bowmaster, which he could have probably maybe he has another one of the fucking things. That's a great draw here. I'll take it. Might want to flash this in end step, which is probably not the right thing to do. He's off a double. He's like, damn, I had Bowmaster the whole time. See how bad these games get with these guys? I'm just telling you, this kid's sloppy. It's all the time. Then he takes forever. It's like, what the fuck? All right, sounds good. Oh, I just drew three cards, which is it's just kind of bad, but whatever. I have a Fury though, which is excellent. So you can discard it's gonna be really bad. Okay, kind of forgot about that. To be honest with you. I was not. A few mistakes here. I could have played that a little slower with the Dragon engine there, as far as like um, do you have a stifle? Because they've been waiting on this car. It's why when I say a kid sucks when I start, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be an asshole, but when a kid sucks, I just say it. Like the kid sucks. Maybe you watch my videos, dude, but and I should have attacked before that. I didn't do that because I suck. My fault. Ah, okay. Now what? I'll get something here. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. Actually, you know what? He has two cards in hand. I don't want him to attack me here. That's the only problem. Actually, I think I can get around that. Oh, I see. I draw two. Look at this fucking bullshit. It's such bullshit. Okay, okay, computer. This kid should just attack, and that's it. I fucking punted this game too. He can use this against me next turn if he wants to. I missed out on 4 damage already. So he should be at 12 basically here. Grief here, which is fine. Can't block. You can reanimate my Fury, which is really bad, but I guess it's fine. My engineers really aren't doing much anyway. It's how bad these games get. Doesn't shuffle. this? A bowmaster, a troll? Okay. Okay. See? You have to get. I want to get through all these motions. Like I know what's going on. I know what's happening. It's like a grindstone would be spectacular here, so I can mill him manually. You know what I mean? Can't attack me. I can attack him though. Could have a bowmaster here. Still looking at the screen. You know what I mean? You guys wonder why I get all fucking weird about it. It's just so hard to watch this type of shit. It's so pathetic, in my opinion. I'll stop it there. Look at this, staring at the screen still. I gotta make conversation. It's just like fucking. It's every time. So like the first 10 seconds, I'm like, this kid's a. It's kind of crazy. Don't think I'm not. I have a reason for saying things. You know what I mean? Just in case I draw another land. A bowmaster, that's fine. I have first strike with this. So he should be an 8 now. He should be a 4, my fault. So all the reanimates that I fucking, could be on here, all that stuff. I'll bounce my bridge here, maybe. Gives me to 6. Is that a Fury? It's fine. So you need just a discard spell here. It's still 6 damage, right? Like, you don't get haste. Okay. You don't get to draw cards here. You are going to attack, right? Is there a bolt in my yard? I'd die up. Oh, you can't, right? Is there? There is not a lightning bolt. Okay, good. Okay, what do you have? What's your last card? That's good. Oh my god, this is so hard. That's a good days, though. They're really good days. What's this? Force negation? Is that thing? Okay. I already played a land. Go ahead. That was a good days. I like that days. Okay, get the surveil one. Cool. Bowmaster kills me. Bunch. No, actually, I'm at 2, so that's excellent. Can't attack yet. Pass turn. Kids at 3 could have been a fucking 0. Oh, is it bad? So we can cast any one of these cards in my graveyard. So I named blue and I fucked up, so that's my fault. I can weld it out though. I can weld out the Painted Servant, and so I fucked up by naming blue. So that was my fault. But if he's smart, he can pyroblast my bridge. And I should have named black, and I thought about doing that, and I forgot to. So this is another tricky element to the game here, as far as like what that means. You know what I mean? See if he sacks it. Maybe it's a good reason for him to sack it, which is fine. Mistake. I could have a pyroblast too, so. I still, in my opinion, don't think it takes this long to do anything. It's just so hard. I shouldn't. I'm not gonna bitch, but okay. And hit pyroblast, which is really bad because I named blue and it was a mistake. I always forget this. This card's like so sneakily good. He's gonna try to blast my bridge here. Oh, I can get it back though because now this thing isn't on the battlefield, the Voidwalker, so he kind of made a mistake there. One card left, buddy. And we're going to stare at the screen. Okay, no, it's good. I'm so happy we didn't get to stare at the screen for too long. Look at this fucking nice draw, huh? You got one card left. He has to flash it in now. Okay, go ahead. Such a bad fucking play by me early on. I could bring in Painter and stuff here. Okay. Sloppy game. Wicked sloppy. We'll bring in Fairy Macabre. I'll bring in Magus, 2 copies. I'll cut the Furies. I brought in Fury because I think I'm going to see how the decks. Cut 1 Goblin Welder here. I don't want to overdo it, you know what I mean? I built my deck a little mistake today. I could have definitely I want to bring in a Braid almost. I'm gonna do that. Should have brought the. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to think about this too much either. Oh, he's ready. It's incredible. No, he's not. Okay. Try this hand's fine. Not the best, but I'm gonna try it. Actually, I should mull this. It's kind of a mulligan. This is actually a mulligan. I'm sorry. It's a mulligan. Just because there's so many lands, and I don't, and that this hand's good. Try this. This hand's good because that last hand wasn't the greatest. I know I had Pyroblast, but I'm gonna get probably discarded here, and I have to kind of look for something better here. Theory Macabre is so good here. Lands though, I need lands. This hand was kind of weak here. Oh, that's good. I just love a Fairy Macabre here, man. Hmm. On top, okay. I might have to stop Pyroblasting lands. I mean, cantrips just to get ahead. And I'll think of, I'll pay for days too, I guess. 'Cause you might not have another land. Might be good for me. I think I pay here. So replay that as a top land, I guess. See if he has a land drop. Okay, so maybe he doesn't have it on a land drop, which is pretty neat. Love it to him here. Kept on top again, okay. Like he needs lands. Probably the worst draw in my deck. I'll Pyroblast in the cantrip, I guess. What's this shit? Really use like an Ancient Tomb here. Really could use an Ancient Tomb. Really bad. Get Dragon Engineer. I need to draw cards. He has a Bowmaster, he's got me. He days that too. Could have got Bridge there too. Maybe it was a mistake to get that card, but we'll see. This card just sits there though. In case I draw my other bolt. I should have put a fourth lightning bolt in the sideboard. And I should have a few things I could have done there. Fatal Push, or what's that card now? Go for the throat, new tech fleet land. Land and a half, bitch. Land into your days too. Oh, it's that good. That is so good right here. Let's see if it's just like a fucking another kill creature, like another creature or something for him. He's so good. So good. Oh, this kid drives me crazy when he just sits there like that. You know what I mean? We have a Bowie boy here, which is fine. You have a Bowie master, that's fine. Okay. So now there was no wasteland previous, guys, and this soul guide. This is going to get a soul guide lantern, which is excellent. And I'll be willing to use a Pyroblast on any cantrip looking for Wasteland. Because these creature tokens are going to be my venue to victory here. So, like I said, you know what I mean? Like these guys are going to avidly cantrip for Wasteland or whatever. And hopefully he doesn't draw it naturally. But he's going to cantrip here. I'm going to Pyroblast. And then I'm going to get Soul Guide Lantern, which is really good. So, attack me. Okay. So I'll just take one here, that's fine. So now he has to leave up his Bowmaster if he wants to use 2 mana on his turn, that's fine. I mean, believe it or not, I was almost tempted to block there, but like it just holds him hostage here, kind of, you know what I mean? You could have a Brazen Bar over here, I'll take 2 damage, it's fine. I'll use my Pyroblast here too, I think. Here I know I used pyro. I used my tomb last turn, but whatever. It's gonna resolve here, so I can use my Mox Opal. A little sloppy game. It's not tight. I'm not impressed with this. Now, when I have a Soul Guard Lantern like this, there's nothing really in his graveyard except for the Voidwalker. I'll look at my graveyard and say, oh well, there's a Goblin Welder in there, or whatever it is, but I'll just go after his yard. There's nothing really I care about. I mean, Dragon Engine's tough, but I'll whack my yard. Actually, you know what? That's fine. Maybe I should not have done that, but if he reanimates that, all that bullshit, I think I have the game locked up here. I can just sweep his yard too. Sloppy game. Really sloppy, actually. Flashing a Bowmaster here, it's fine. I use Pyroblast, that's fine. Lock here. Oh, I should have done shouldn't have done that. I mean, he has another Bowmaster here, so technically it was right to do that because I can't get through two of them. I have lightning bolts and shit, which is cool, but now there's only one of them. But he can, reanimate that, make it a double striker. Do I care? Probably not still, but at least there's nothing really in my yard I care about that he can reanimate, and at the same time be stressed out about Bowmaster having drawing cards. And now I just think I completely power blast this. Really stop him. Copy now, all types of shit. Might go to Force of Will territory here now. Okay. Can't bounce a token really here. That's a good one. Fatal push. Okay. 3 cards now. See, I had that. Now I had that Dragon Engine in my graveyard, which would have been really good there, and I misplayed it. So kind of a mistake. I could have killed this thing and drawn cards. It's just kind of weak here, but whatever. Did you land? I would love an attack here from him. It'd be so good. It just means it's great. Great. You get strength here? Got it, buddy. You have another Bowmaster? Is that what you're saying? I'm just going to I think if he has just a Brazen Borrower here, he loses, right? Thank you. I'll let him block, it's fine. Still dies, right? I know he has something blue. I know he does. Hopefully he casts a spell upkeep or end step here for me. Got 1 card Force of Will. It's really good for us. GG's, buddy. Nice seeing you out here. Again, games. GG's. So next one. Oh, that was only match 2. I thought it was match 3, dude. Terrible. Alright, so if I had to do things again and probably put a lightning bolt, I would have 4 welders. I would probably, I can't believe this list. I'm trying Fury, so maybe I'd cut a Fury here, or even like a, so let me go back. I go down to 6 blasts again. I make the 4th welder. I keep the Furies, and then sideboard I would change 1 Fairy Macabre for a lightning bolt. I would keep the 7th blast in the side. Maybe trim a Fury and a Mind Break, and like I'd cut 2 traps and a Fury for 3 baubles and test that. See how that works. I still think Bauble's kind of whatever, but whatever. This is ass clown play. I think he's like a blue variant. Okay, Volk, cool. Might have to keep this Pyroblast for you know what. That's a good draw. Fucking wild since I played Delver. So next turn, I'm gonna have to maybe Fury this thing. I'll give it a turn. Hopefully, he plays a Delver or something. So here, so that's gonna be sorcery, land, instant. So it looks like there's only 3 cards that could be the worst case scenario. And I'll play a Tomb, or we'll see how it gets played out. I kind of need to pair this Engineer with Fury here, it looks like. He's not going hard, which is pretty good. It's such a shame. Love to see a Delver out of him. That's good. I'll play it to him. I'll take 2. That's fine. This will prompt a Force of Will or a Daze here, maybe. Okay, that's excellent. I have a good mind to fucking blow this thing up here. He's a little ways away though here. I don't mind. I actually love it when they lightning bolt my token, but at this case, I want the mana here, which is really good. If I can fight off a like if I can hard cast a Fury, it'd be excellent. At least that's fine. I wanted to start with City so bad here. How excited this kid is. You have a lightning bolt. I think he's really fucking special. Okay. I'm gonna get a bridge here. If I can land this Engineer. Would not. So he put that in the yard, so that's fine. I think he has a Force of Will too, which is really good. Engineer. I get a bridge here. I just think bridge is really good. I'll get a Dragon Engineer. I think this card's just gonna die here. I think. Here comes a Murktide Regent. Damn, boy, that's why I should have got bridge. I could have won with that. I know he has a Force of Will. Looks like here. It's a 5/5. Damn. That's good. I'm in trouble if he has a. cards here. Maybe I might not want to. So he's missing what? Sorcery? Land, okay. Shuffles, that's good. So that's sorcery, instant, creature. You can make that a 3/3. Okay, now what? If you cast another Murktide, I have to draw cards. So it's just blue-red. See if I draw a red card. It's probably better that I don't do this now. You got it. I can copy in case of a stifle. Yeah, bounce the bitch. Holy heat. All these are on the exile. So we put Bauble and Tarn in the library. Okay. I can draw 3 cards end step here, and I will for Painter. You have a green source, you do. You have Tarn, you have a Bauble. Play that after you don't play that thing first? Alright, doesn't matter. This kid has a lot of work to do. I am drawing 3 cards end step here. Could be a 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to talk to this kid. I just want him to fucking play. You know what I mean? What do you have? You gonna fetch out and play this thing, or what do you got? Fucking kid. Just kidding around. Alright, next step, I'm gonna sack this thing, bring in, it's got a lot of work to do here. So Murktide region does suck. Looks like he has it, or maybe not. Play that thing. Why wouldn't you play that first, I wonder? Do you have a Murktide? I don't even know. I don't even know how these kids do it. You know what I mean? Okay. You seek the beast again? You have Daze and Tarn? You're done, right? Back again. I want to make this smaller. Again, I wish I had that 4th lightning bolt in my deck here. I'll bring in Fury, Braid, Red Blast. I'll cut the obvious here. I do like Unlicensed Hearst. and all the other cards look really good. Um, I will cut here. I mean, I have a lot of Furies here. I'll cut Mox Opal for lack of better cards, and I'll just cut Hearst in the draw, I guess. This looks really good here. I just need to build up a good swath of basics. That's basically what I need. You know what I mean? Watch out for Meltdown and shit like that, so. This is a fucking great hand. Again, it's always Engine in my hand, dude. Like, the card just kills me. It just does. This card, it's always a great hand, and they give me Dragon Engine, you know what I mean? I have to just kill this card. He has days, you know what I mean? I'd love to see a Simian Spirit Guide. I have a good mind to not do this, but I'm just going to play into his days. It's fine. Okay, it's really good for us. I need lands, and I can survive. Lands. Take any basic land. Next turn, I'll just hold up Red Blast, not play Grindstone. I don't want to play it into a fucking, a meltdown effect or whatever. You know what I mean? So. Lands, guys. That's all I need. I might play Grindstone just so I can get cards out of my hand here. Just kind of get the meltdowns thinking. You know what I mean? But it's kind of a risky play. I don't really need to do that. Going to 4 cards here. I have Blast. I have everything I really need. Hold on one second, guys. God bless you. Sorry, guys. Um, I'll play out Grindstone now, I guess. So now my welders are shut off, which is really bad. I did bring in a braid, right? I think a braid will be fine here. I'll start whacking cantrips, I guess. No reason not to, I think. I just think I don't see green yet from him. So I just really want him to play fast. That's all. I'm just fucked if he has green. You know what I mean? That card will beat me. Is that fucking thing? You can start doing your own graveyard. So still waiting for the opponent. I do have a braids in my deck. I did bring in a braid, so that's good. See if I get a force of negation, meltdown, whatever. So play around his days, I guess. Now I'm nervous about the green here. Oh my fucking god. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You probably won't even kill that. But what happens now is if he's not careful, if I land an engineer, oh, you fucking assholes. I have to play it this way. I'll just get a bridge here. Get Bray's Apprentice too is really good. Get Bray's Apprentice. I have double hits now with if he goes to kill my grindstone, which is good anyway because um I should have targeted that, which is fine. Um I really would have liked to blast that. I had to get cards out of my hand. Or I could have discarded, but anyway. Let's hope he just goes for a yeah, see, this is tough. This is my mistake here, but it's a mistake of just being bound up on lands. But that's good. If you had the end step creature there, whatever it was, it kind of sucks. I would love to see a couple Murktide regions here. You're really good. You can crew it too. It's really good. Okay, that's good. You can crew it now. You can't. You can crew it. Yeah. Can I just get a fucking land, you motherfucker? I mean, honest to God, you piece of shit. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. That's 7 draws. Hydroblast. I have to fight back. Trigger. leave the welder out of this, I guess. So I want to be able to blast something here. Yeah. I'm not careful, the kid can land a creature and kill me. Thank you. That's a card. Start with this here. I can set this up where if he's not careful. Seven cards in hand. Really could use a land drop here. I can start milling myself or milling him. Painter. Do that. I'm afraid of meltdown. Now you can daze this here. Kill this in response. You could do that. You can bolt this, daze this, whatever you want to do. I'm just worried of meltdown, guys. I feel like this is kind of a weak play. I could have milled myself too. It's really good. Meltdown's really good. Maybe it forces his hand here, and when it does happen, I can use, what do you have? A bolt or something? That's two lightning bolts, and you know what I mean. That's a lot of shit. That's two bolts, and what else? Now the issue becomes if he lands on Murktide, he can attack for a big section of damage here, but he better be careful. You flash in a Brazen Borrower here, crew it, end step, or whatever the fuck. I don't know. What's my best draw? Probably Ancient Tomb at this point. I have a bunch of lands coming through here. I have 41 cards in my library. I have a bunch of shit going down, buddy. You know what I mean? You gonna kill something here? Okay. I'm not gonna weld. If he wants to exile, he can. So now he's keeping me hostage. I kind of like the weld there if he had to. I would have forced me to discard my hand and draw 3 cards there if I was, you know what I mean? Now he does that, that's fine. I need land drops, dude. Like a painter, like a tomb would be ideal here. Okay. Now what? A tomb, please. And I'll probably still hold painter if I draw a tomb. That's excellent. Yeah, I can start milling him. I need lands. He's my top card. He's land 2. Okay, you have 4 cards left. Start hand milling him, doing some handwork. See what's in his deck. Maybe I can get some more bolts and feel better about playing painter. Sure, there's a draws a card. Oh, that's good. Playing painter here. Have to play painter here. Off because of wasteland too, you know what I mean? Careless Whispers. What's the hard cast for us, which is better for me because everything else has to be free. Hopefully it's a Force of Will here. In blue. What really gets me is like another Force of Will, like, you know what I mean? I had a Simian Spirit guy, be so good here. I'll have to keep this up. 4 cards now. So we got 2 lightning bolts plus a fury. I mean He had 3 bolts in his yard, dude. 3 of the fucking things. This is a meltdown, okay? Like you knew he had. So he goes to 4 cards, then he goes to 2 cards, Force of Will. I had to play this way, okay? There's no other way about it. Another one. Oof. Oof. Let's go. Poor kid. I feel bad for guys like that. I do. I mean, give me some lands and I'll play. You know, I don't mind. I'll play all day with lands. Like I said, I would cut a main deck red blast here. I didn't know I did this, but I cut a welder for some reason. But I would cut a blast for a welder. I would keep the Furies here for now because I think there's some creature decks out there I want to hit. Even though there's a lot of reanimate still, I'm kind of feeling things out. And like I said, I would add the lightning bolt to where this Fury is probably, and have three copies in the 75. And then I would trim 2 Mindbreak Traps, a Fairy Macabre for 3 baubles. See how that worked. Try this. Sounds pretty good. This kid is I'm pretty sure he's Doomsday. So see what kind of new toys they got. Pretty sure. I'll lead off with a Grindstone turn 2 maybe. I'll wait. I'm pretty sure it's Doomsday. It could be wrong. I think it is though. Could be a turn 2 Doomsday here. Now, if I didn't know it was Doomsday, I would never have started with a Furnace there, but I'm starting with a Furnace because I want to turn on Mox Opal. But if this was in the dark, it'd be a Mountain, so. Okay, and he plays Wasteland. Okay, she's smart not using. Scary, though. It's 6 cards. I thought he was Doomsday for some reason. Play around Daze pretty well next turn. Okay. You have a Bowie Boy. Is that what you have? I don't care about it. Now, you guys know if you guys are playing against like discard and shit, if you have like a pretty sweet artifact in your hand and like a bolt, you can bolt in response, and if you have a welder in play, it's really cool. So let's for the sake of, I'll just, I mean, because I have this bolt, it's really good. I'll play a Fable the Mirror Breaker here. And because I have a bolt, I'm playing it this way. I'll pay for Daze. Another Daze, that's fine, I guess. So you have 3 cards unknown. I wonder if this is still Doomsday. And I think it'll be fine if it is, because I can still have I still have a Grindstone manual hitting here. He can hit me here with a Wasteland too if he wants. That's fine. Murktide Region sucks. That's a 7/7. guys get to see how good Bray's Apprentice is. Um, I'll play Bray's Apprentice here. This way here I can just start blocking, saving damage here. And I know Fable's really good too, but I can still get the same similar value off blocking with a token and then sacking to Bray's Apprentice and not drawing a card. Whereas next turn, if I played Fable this turn, it could still be Doomsday and it could have been stupid done. I mean, if it is, it's fine, I guess. It's pity on me. Okay, so it looks like it's a hard reanimator deck. It's a troll deck or whatever. But what's this card do now? Oh, is this the new card people are talking about now? Fatal push that thing? Sure. That's fine. Still think I save damage here, or maybe not. Is it 18? I'll save damage here, just because this could be another removal spell, or it could be like a Bowmaster before blocks type thing. I should play a little better here. I don't like playing into this kid's days like this. 2 cards nowadays. That's good. Now with a lightning bolt, I can try to target something here. We have a Bowmaster here. Bounce the token. Sure, it's 2 cards. Fine. Oh, is that good? There's ways to play that where you start with a Fable and you can go into Pyroblast. Maybe he Force of Will something. What's this card do now? I didn't see what this card does. Alright, read it together. Whenever it attacks, investigate. If you draw your 3rd card, turn, exile it, and flip it. It's a Planeswalker. +2 until your next turn. Whenever a creature attacks, you control it. You control gets -1. Return target interest. So that card's pretty good. I'm just gonna bolt it, right? 2 cards in hand. I can Fury it down too. I might have to Pyroblast a cantrip here. I'm not sure yet. I'm afraid of Reanimate though. I'm really scared of that. I have cards to use here. Maybe I should have Pyroblasted that. That was a mistake. I forgot about the Dragon Engine. We'll see. I'm just really worried about the Reanimate. He would have reanimated something. Oh, there's a Reanimate. That's cool. Oh my god. If I draw a land, dude, 2 cards. I think I still start. I'm going to try to get a Force of Will out of him. I'm going to try to get a Force of Will. This is kind of a greedy line, but I'm still going to try to get it. I think he's got something like that. Okay. This is my land. That's a shame. I mean, if he had a Force of Will, I think it's just bad for me there. Plus, I'm playing around days, I guess. If I could have had a Pyroblast in my hand at this point, and a Fatal Push that, sure. I could draw cards next turn, shuffles. he's gonna do that, you piece of shit. I could have had a great turn next turn. Sure. Can be sure. You can make that thing huge. Piece of shit. Can't really attack when you die. I can mill myself now, try to find a painter, which I'll probably do. And then the wasteland, sure. Can't really attack me here. Sure. So I can grind myself, find a painter. You already played a land, right? 2 cards. What's this thing get? Exile 3 cards. It gets flying. Discard a card, gets +1/+1. It has flying now. Counter. Take 2, sure. Draws a card. Maybe I should have milled him. I don't know what's on top yet. I'm gonna mill myself. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, that's good. Can bring in Bray's Apprentice. Start by attacking. Might be able to get this guy. I'm gonna bring in Bray's Apprentice here. So it gets flying no matter what. So he can give this thing flying, draw a card, but he can't pump it by doing that, so he has to discard a card. So he can only discard 2 cards to give a +2/+2 or +1. So before damage, or it would have to be, it would be 5 + 4 is 9. So he can't kill me, and I have plans on welding into Bray's Apprentice. And then I can mill myself end stop, try to find a painter again. And if he doesn't kill me this turn, he just loses. I think. I can fly over with a 1/1 again. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how he plays, see how he attacks. I can bring in Bray's Apprentice here, like I said. Doesn't shuffle. Okay. I can also crew the licensed hearse. So It's a really good game. So, it's flying. You got it. See if he blows here. He can draw a card if he wants. Yeah, take two here. Discard a Wasteland Force of Will. Okay. You have two cards in hand, you're at one life. And if he had a great thing in his graveyard here, I can know myself now, look for a painter. Oh, you can do that? That's fine. I should have done that to mine. Fuck, I made a mistake there. Two cards. Fuck, mistake. I'll find a painter anyway. It's his graveyard? Yeah, I made a mistake. I'll find a painter. There's a painter right there, biatch. Okay, here we go. Is there anything I'm missing here? I'll just stop by attacking him. He's at one. I'll just attack. Coming in, baby. Back again. Close. Nifty play patterns. Again, gotta be heads up with that shit. I don't know what to tell you. Card's pretty good. Now that I see this get played, it's fucking really good. It's a good card. I was like looking at it at the beginning. I'm like, oh, it kind of looks okay, but it's legit. Cut the Furies because they reanimate. And I think this kid's kind of like weak to this card. I'll bring in Fairy Macabre. Bring in this. Good game, good game, good game. Kind of like the way this is looking right now, in a way. I'll cut the Welder here like I've been doing. I like my yard here. I don't want to overdo it on Fairy Macabres, but I could. I do like having Daze mana. I could trim down a one Welder, and I like the Blast because of all this Psychic Talk bullshit. And I'll just cut one Lotus Petal for. I don't want to go too hard. I'll bring in a Magus here. It's fine. I mean, I have enough yard hate here. I think they're kind of off the whole like payoff with like attract stuff, but I could be wrong. I suggest you don't overdo it with yard hate. I suggest you just do enough. You know what I mean? I have to rush through this because I'm fucking rushing like an idiot. Fucking retards. My fault. How many? What match is this? I hope it's match. What is this? This is kind of a risky hand to keep, but I'm going to keep it anyway. So my Magus is weak here. Okay, card's good. Yeah, that's good. Card's fucking weird. Okay, you got a troll for me? This Magus is dead. Not yet. Um, get over this. So I know not to bring in Magus now. Any cantrips I'll hit, anything. See if he has a wasteland paired with that thing. Okay, you got a force seal? You got it, pal. Takes me off of oh, that's good. I think I still get a hydroblast this thing, right? What's this card do again? I get a pyroblast this thing. I just think it's too good. It's kind of a shame I gotta do this, but it discards, and it could be relying on this. Looks like he's kind of fighting on that, so could reanimate some shit too. That Fairy Macabre is really good. And this is Fairy Macabre on 2 graveyards, which is excellent here. You know, Wasteland's fine. I'll jam Blood Moon. I'm fine with that. I'll play it. This will take off a few things here, even Fatal Push. And I have Fairy Macabre, which is like, you can't even daze it, so. And this is like 1 card per turn, basically. It's like an E-Canonist. What do you have? A Null Rod? That's totally fine, man. This is setting me up pretty nicely here. I'll take it. I don't want the land. I'm done with lands. I'll take a Fable here. I'll take a Bridge here. Excellent here. So I gotta remember that I did not bring in Null Rod. Now I have a Blood Moon out with no Urza Sagas kind of off the table. Take a little grind in here, it looks like. Yep, it is. Fable. Oh, this is such a bad draw here, dude. I'll keep this in hand in case I do draw that. Okay. He can cast Bowmaster, right? So I'm gonna play around Bowmaster, I guess. Ugh, yep, 2 cards left. Okay. Come on, give me a Fable or something, baby. Take Urza Saga now too, baby. You know what I mean? best draw. I can't even use a there. Take it. So I've gone through 3 blast effects here. And I have many more. I'm afraid to attack into a Bowmaster here. Is it worth the 1 damage? Probably not. But I'll be killing myself. Let me attack. Let me see what it does here. It's worth the 1 damage, I think. Oh, nothing yet. Can't reanimate that, can you? Oh, what the fuck? Okay, Fatal Push is the least of my worries here. And then another Fatal Push? Okay, you go to 5. Oh, man. 4. What's this card do now? Whenever it attacks, investigate. Whenever you draw your 3rd card in the turn, exile it, and return to the battlefield. I'm going to read that when I have to. Bolt, blast. Oh, that's good. I think you have to block here, right? I'm just going to get a Dragon Engine, make them block. Drawing 3 cards, all that shit. Oh my god. Oh, I do have 5 mana, thank god. I almost thought I fucking missed that. Oh, leave a Bullmaster? I think I still draw cards, right? That's good. I still draw, right? Oof. So you have 0 cards in hand? I can still weld in Painter here. Okay. Another one? Oh, they're not legendary ruled? Oh, they are, okay. I got this game, luckily. I could have just won too, right? No. GG. GG's. Let's do another one. Good game. Close. Those cards are good, dude. Hopefully I get paired up quick, so I have to get going here. Turn my light on. Another beanstalk deck, I think. Try it. It's a great hand. Exactly what you want to see. I go for an engineer here. I mean, a painter next turn. I can go for if it even resolves, whatever it is. I can get it off a mountain, get around a wasteland for a little bit. Depends on what I draw. If I draw a fable or something, I can kind of build slowly here, whatever it is. I don't know. It could be a same kind of troll deck, whatever it is. I don't know yet. Okay, so it's Doomsday. Okay. So I have to get a painter here, it looks like, if he has a daze. I'm going to play it off with the saga here because he can't beat a grindstone, or can he? I mean, can he beat me next turn? I'm trying to think. So it's Doomsday. I'm trying to think what my best draws are. I mean, Saga's my best card, basically, because it's a manual hit. But Thoughtseize enter the reveal card zone. Okay. See if he has a daze. I think a daze is even fine. What a fucking card. Looks like a worst draw. See if you draw what happens here. So now I have a manual hit here with Grindstone coming up, which is going to be my win con, plus a token or two in between. So let's hope I can draw like a Pyroblast, be really good here. So I guess he draws a land, and then what? Okay, so now there's no Dark Writ, which is really good, and I can make fat creatures now. If I draw an engineer, it'd be a spike. Oh, that's good. I don't think I need that though. I'm just gonna make fat creatures here, try to kill him. Oh, you know what I should have done is attack. Sorry. That matters. Jesus. I just don't think he can kill me all in one turn, can he? I mean, he might. Did he draw land? Okay, here's his pedal. See if he shuffles. If he does, I'll start hitting him with the tokens. Shuffle's good. Alright, now I'm going to attack him. I don't think he can beat me here with I'll make tokens. Grindstone. Oh, is that it? No? I don't think he can beat me though, can he? Did I lose this game because of another manual? I'll be so upset. Is there a way to win? There must be, right? Oh, I got him. I'm lucky. I was gonna say I could have left up a manual grindstone activation there. Damn, boy. Bring in this. I'll bring in Blood Moon's really good. I don't know what kind of tech these guys are doing. This. I mean, I don't know. I'll cut this. That's 65 cards. I'll cut Soul Guard Lantern. Raise Apprentice. I'm gonna try this hand. Oh my god, what a rip. Oh boy, we got him. Nice games. All right, like I told you guys, I'd switch out a few cards here just for a couple things, and that's it. I mean, if I had the bauble, I wish I could show it to you guys. I'd probably bring in 2 copies there, maybe to test it out, but not a bad league. I'll take it. It's been a bit for me for a trophy, but that's back on the board. Oh, look, I'm the leader on the fucking trophy board. It's incredible. It's just a brand new season, but yeah, it's undefeated, not one loss. With 3 Goblin Welders, but like I said, a couple tweaks. I figured I'd hop in and test out. So there you go. I gotta run meet my cousin for a drink or 2 and have a nice dinner with him. And but there's more to come. I get some more testing, and I love you guys. And join the Discord if you haven't joined Discord. I like memeing around. I'm trying to tone it down a little bit. I know people really want to figure it out, but I'll catch you guys next time. All right, bye.